Have you ever looked around a room and wondered why everyone else seems so sure? They speak with absolute confidence. They have an answer for everything. They never hesitate. And then there is you. You hesitate. You overthink. You constantly question whether you are right. You may have spent your entire life believing this is a defect, that you are slower, weaker, or even less intelligent. But psychology suggests the exact opposite. Your doubt is not a malfunction. It is a symptom of a high-functioning mind. Let's dismantle the illusion of confidence. In 1999, psychologists David Dunning and Dunning-Kruger published a study that changed everything. Most people only know the first half of their discovery. That incompetent people lack the awareness to recognize their incompetence. Their ignorance protects them from reality, but almost everyone ignores the second half of the data. The miscalibration of the competent. Highly intelligent people consistently underestimate their ability. Because a task feels easy to you, you assume it is easy for everyone. You do not see your intelligence as special, you see it as normal. And because you perceive the complexity of the world, you become painfully aware of how much you do not know. Socrates said it best 2,000 years ago. I am the wisest man alive, for I know one thing, and that is that I know nothing. If you feel like an imposter, you may be the only person in the room who isn't one. Here is the first marker of a high-functioning mind. The inability to see the world in black and white. Low intelligence seeks simplicity. Good versus evil. Right versus wrong. Us versus them. It is efficient, but it is not true. A high IQ mind perceives the gray. You see the exceptions. You see the contradictions. When someone asks you a simple question, you struggle to give a simple answer. Not because you are slow, but because your brain is running 1,000 simulations at once. You are not confused. You are rendering a higher resolution version of reality. Do not mistake your silence for stupidity. It is processing power. Now let's address the noise. Many of you believe you cannot be intelligent because you feel anxious, scattered, or emotionally overwhelmed. You look at the calm, stoic leader and think, that is intelligence. You are wrong. High intelligence correlates with high sensory input. Your brain filters less information than the average person. You notice the hum of the refrigerator, the micro-expression on a friend's face, the subtle shift in tone that others miss. This is a gift, but it comes with a heavy tax. It leads to overwhelm. It looks like ADHD. It feels like anxiety. But in reality, it is a bandwidth problem. You are receiving more data than the world was designed to give you. The person who remains calm in every crisis might be wise, or they might simply be oblivious. Your anxiety is often just the side effect of a radar system that works too well. Finally, the ultimate test. Can you destroy your own ideas? A rigid mind treats beliefs like possessions. To attack the idea is to attack the person. They defend, they deflect, they get loud. A fluid mind treats ideas like tools. If a tool no longer works, you discard it and find a better one. If you have argued with yourself in the shower, if you have abandoned a core belief because new evidence demanded it, that is not weakness. That is the highest form of intellectual strength. It is called neuroplasticity, and it is the biological opposite of stupidity. So the next time you find yourself in a room full of loud, confident people, and you feel that familiar creep of doubt, do not shrink. Understand this. Their volume compensates for their lack of depth. Your silence is where the thinking happens. Confidence is quiet. Insecurity is loud. And if you are questioning your own intelligence, you have already passed the test. Now go learn something new.